thought, well, I can't compete with that. So anyway, I just kind of got my coat half on, ready to go, thinking I've not won anything. And then I heard, Gail Cadogan has won this. And I was absolutely flabbergasted, speechless. And I thought, inspiration? How can I possibly be an inspiration to anybody? I thought that was... And at that stage, as you say, when I'm picking up the award, I'm thinking, inspiration? Somebody thinks I was just dumbfounded, but I'm growing into it now. I'm fitting into that quote because I think, I probably am an inspiration. I would like to think that I was an inspiration.
You are?
So that's nice. So I still have the award in the window, the Inspiration Award. I think that, and I said to the Fife Chamber of Commerce, I thought, I said that's just amazing, because when you're in business yourself, you are yourself. I mean, you have a team about you. You build a team about you, so you're not self-employed as such. But every decision is yours, and it's very lonely. It can be very, very lonely, and you make a decision. You make a lot of mistakes. And you think, gosh, am I doing the right thing? You can have one good day, you can have one really bad day, you can think, oh, am I doing this wrong? It's all uncertainty. So no, it was really nice to be recognised for that.
Where you have your shop in the Merchants Quarter, there's very much a feeling when you come into any of the shops that it's a very much a little community, if you like, within Kirkcaldy High Street. We could go on and talk about the High Street, but I wanted to focus on how this little community's been reborn. Very much so. I was in here the other day and someone else was popping in for a chat with you, and you're always mentioning other people in the quarter, and it's very much that if the High Street's having a hard time at the other end, this is blossoming.
Yes,
this is blossoming.
Well, I think it's you've hit the nail on the head. Rather, it's down to the personalities. It's down to the community spirit. I mean, the bigger stores that have left us recently have no sense of community spirit. They don't know who their customer is. I know every customer. I know every maker in my shop. I know, some of them have got kids at primary schools. Some of them have got parents that are in, homes and stuff. Everybody's. I know all their personal situations and what it means to have work and to sell work. And on the other next level, it's setting up your own business. How it's different. Because I was here, and then the Flower Ranger, Rose and the Flower Rangers from Kinghorn as well. So she set up, and it's always good to kind of bounce ideas off each other.
Absolutely.
Again, back to mental health, because I mean, if you don't, what do they say? A problem shared is a problem halved, or
Absolutely.
something. What you think is a major issue, and you think, oh no, nobody came in today, or this has not worked today. Then you talk to them and they say, oh, this was a rubbish day, or this was brilliant. Did we get a busload in today? So it really, and I think the coffee shop is the kind of centre of it, because everybody likes a good gossip in the coffee shop. So that kind of is the heart. It's nice to have that within the Merchants Quarter, and each shop is individual as well.
Very much so.
We've got quite a range of shops in the Merchants Quarter, and quite a history behind it. We've got music shops and flower shops and the clothes shops and things like that, and a really nice pub, which is I think it's the oldest pub in Kirkcaldy.
I think it's the oldest pub in Kirkcaldy.
Right.
So they say.
Oh well.
So, but certainly, you seem to be getting a lot of support from your colleagues around you.
Yes.
So.
I know it is nice. I mean, there's a lot of changes and there's a lot of negativity around, but I'm not saying ignore it, but I mean there's equally as many positives. It's the same in it's going back to kind of life lessons. You can't expect people to do. I love people that are creative, that stick their neck out a bit, that do have faith in their own ideas and challenge themselves, because there's too much, I think, basically, of people blaming other people. You can't blame other people for everything. You have to take responsibility for something, good or bad.
Because you could say almost that the High Street is having a chance to reinvent itself in a way, because it's going back almost to that old tradition of you'd go to the greengrocers, you'd go to the flower shop, you'd go to the jewellery shop, You know, so it's becoming much more of a personal shopping experience.
Yes. Yes.
From my point of view.
Yes,
Yeah.
oh yes. And I think the other thing is that people will say the death of the high street. The thing that really annoys me as well is people say the death of the high street as a result of the internet. I don't agree with that at all. I mean, yes, to a degree with the bigger stores, that may be the case. But for me personally, the internet and social media only enhances the personal experience that people have in the shop. I have a website as well. And I get a lot of people, and I'm on Instagram. I mean, I'm not the greatest on it, I have to say, but I do my best.
You've got a blog
Instagram, I've got a blog, I've got Facebook, and the thing is, people come in and they'll buy something, they'll take a photo and they'll say, I bought this in my cherry pie, go and see this, and so's auntie will click it and repeat it, and you know, the next thing you know, people will have spread it all over. I mean, I had a lady in from Canterbury. I've got sales. I had a couple of weeks ago, I got an online sale from someone in Alaska. I mean, I have no idea where that came from Kirkcaldy High Street to Alaska, but I think that's fantastic. You know, the community is bigger than that. You know, I think I try whenever I think, oh, the street's quite quiet and whatever, you have to look at the bigger picture and say, well, it's quiet and busy all over. I mean, I'm in an online support group, if you like, for small independent retailers, and a couple of the people I know in the group one girl in particular has got a shop in Covent Garden in London, and I would think, wow,
location,
you know, my reaction
location
is fantastic. How can you fail? And she says, no, I still have quiet days, or I still have issues with my stock. I mean, or I still, you know, she has the same issues that I have. So it's universal. So I think, again, that's good for me to know. You know, I mean, I'm wishing her all the best, and I'm wishing independent retailers all the best. But we do need to support each other. I'm involved in a campaign called Just a Card campaign. That's a campaign that's been set up by Sarah Hamilton, a lady who is an illustrator, and she had a small shop, and she was getting so annoyed at so many shops opening and closing quickly. And what was the issue? And the consensus was that if everybody that came into the shop that said, this is a really nice shop, oh, I'd love it, but they just walked out again, if they only just bought a little thing, like a card or a coaster or something like that, not every time, and equally now they can come in the shop, they don't have to buy anything, but if I say that to my customers as well, I say, oh, thank you for coming. I thank every customer, because every customer that comes into me is a friend. I say, well, if you tell half a dozen of your friends, that's all I need. You know, you're doing me doing my business a service. Yeah. So that's how it works. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Gail. Look forward to speaking to you again on Holding the Space, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.